It's becoming a bit of a tradition at this point. Every year when a new Galaxy device comes out, I make a new home screen setup to go along with it, and tons of people ask me on how I did that. So this year I was proactive and made a video about it too. So if you want your Galaxy S10, S10e or S10 Plus with a different wallpaper, or any phone for that matter to look like this, then stick around. Hey, I'm Brian and this is my Galaxy S10e home screen setup. So this is the setup that we're going to put together today. We have the Google feed to the left of the home screen, we have all these nice black icons. If you swipe up, you get to the app drawer, we have this nice widget up here, and of course the wallpaper that fits well with the cutout in the top right. So this is one UI as you're used to, and of course the Bixby button also opens Bixby, as you know. And for the sake of convenience, I've put all of the links that you'll also find in the video description to download everything that I'm going to use in this video in a note in Google Keep. So we're going to start right away and apply a theme that is going to turn the interface into something more stock-like. And we're going to hit apply here. That is going to be the first link in the video description. Everything is going to be in the order that I'm going to do this now. So we're just going to wait for this bar to go through. So as you can see, this is already quite a bit different from what you normally find in One UI, but this is of course not even close to what we're going to be having in the end. So I'm going to go back into my Notes app, and then we're going to install Nova Launcher. And the Swart icon pack, that is the black icons that you find on the home screen that you've seen before. Then we're going to go and download Hook for Zuper. This is an add-on for the Zuper Widget Pro, which is unfortunately not available from the Play Store anymore, so I've put a link to Google Drive in the video description where I've hosted the APK. The good thing about that is that you don't have to buy it anymore for $2.99. You can just download the APK from this link and get it for free. And then after that, the Nova Backup. So you don't have to set up the whole home screen from scratch. That would go way beyond what we're going to do in this video. So I just clicked restore there. And now what we need to do to actually have Nova Launcher as our default launcher is go into the settings and set it as our default launcher. But before we do that, I'm also going to install the Nova Google Companion. So we have everything done before we first open up Nova Launcher. So we're going to download this, click OK, open it, and install. And now we just have the Bixby button remapper. Download that as well. And lastly, we're going to apply the wallpapers, but before we do that, we're now going to go to Nova Launcher. And you can see that it already looks quite a bit like the setup you've seen before. We're just going to tap up here on that widget and select the one that was on the home screen before. It's almost all the way at the bottom, this one. And of course what we need to do is we need to change the color to black. I'm going to quickly do that for all the elements. So the code for this is 0A0A0A, just so you know what we're dealing with here. Then after we're done with that, wait a bit, and there's that widget. And now what we finally need to do is of course get rid of these buttons here at the bottom. For that we're going to head into settings. As you can see, this already also looks quite a bit different thanks to the theme we applied. And we're going to go to display, down to the navigation bar, and use the full screen gestures. So now if you swipe up from the middle, it goes home. And of course now we're going to go and apply the wallpaper, which is kind of the main thing that ties this together. These wallpapers are from Jonathan from TLD Today, and a big thanks goes to him for putting these together. And we're going to just scroll down. This is the wallpaper that I used, but there are a bunch of different ones in here that you could also use. They're all quite nice. So this one, we're going to click up here and go to direct download. And then we're going to hold down on the home screen. I locked this so the setup doesn't get lost when you move around something on the home screen. But then we're going to hold down, go to wallpapers, pick an image, go to the recent ones. And now what we need to do is we need to adjust this a bit so the cutout fits at the top, because this was created for the big S10 and not for the S10e. That looks good. Set wallpaper, home and lock screen. And we're already almost done. Now the last thing that we need to do is remap the Bixby button so it doesn't open Bixby anymore. For that, we're going to go into settings, go into advanced features, the Bixby key, select double press, and use the single press to open an app. And we're going to use the Bixby button remapper that we downloaded before. So now, if you click the Bixby button, it opens Google Assistant. And with that, we are already done. This is the home screen setup as you've seen it before. Though I'm going to put this up to 75% so it's exactly like it was before. And with that, we are actually done. So I hope this video helped you out to make your home screen a bit more beautiful, and maybe it even gave you some inspiration for your own home screen setup. Of course, stick around for the full review of the Galaxy S10e. Until then, you know which buttons to press, and don't forget to press that follow button on Twitter. I'm Brian, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.